It has now been 10 years since I first began learning here at First Baptist. As it comes to an end, I look back, and despite what I may have said earlier, I will miss my classmates. Some of them I've known for 10 years, some for 6 years, and some for 1.5. But I have enjoyed our time together. I will miss those of whom I will not see again. To those I will see again, I cannot wait to see where we will be after high school, and I cannot wait till we can share our adventure together. To the teachers here at First Baptist, you've helped me grow in my walk with God. You've helped me when I struggled with certain concepts. Thank you. As I look back over these last 10 years, I remember all my teachers, those who have left and those who are still here. I remember in kindergarten how Mrs. Haddon taught us all about art and how we made the watercolor hearts. Thank you. To Mrs. Sine, I know you aren't here, but thank you for being one of the teachers who taught us so many things in the span of a year. I do not know how you did it, but thank you. To Mrs. G. Lowe, although you no longer teach here at FBCS, I will always remember the yam pudding. Thank you. To Miss Prey, thank you for keeping my basket that Ariana and I worked so hard on. It may seem like a small thing, but it means so much to me. To Mrs. Powers, thank you for making an effort to help us learn while keeping it fun. Thank you for being Queen Elizabeth and teaching us self-control. To Mrs. Lenehan, the year I had with you is very memorable. Thank you for preparing us for the next 3 years at the History Fair and preparing us for middle school. To Mrs. Morrison, thank you for letting us rewrite. Thank you for helping us make our writing better. Thank you for encouraging me to continue my story. To Mrs. Jones, we made it. This year may have been tough, or more, but we made it. It brings joy to my heart, but so much sadness. I do not want to leave you behind, but I know that I will see you again. To Mrs. Crandall, thank you for encouraging me to continue my reading. I will never forget O Captain, My Captain. It was one of the first poems I was really interested in. I hope that you enjoy the new adventure you are about to embark on. Thank you to Mr. Hatch for doing your best with us. I knew that our class has its very annoying moments. To Mrs. O'Neill, thank you for being willing to step up to the plate and take over. Thank you for helping us understand what we were learning and for giving us tests while we still remembered the different things within the chapter. To Ms. Gannell, thank you for coming tonight. And also, thank you for being one of the teachers who could make class fun, all the while teaching us things. Thank you for helping my interest in history grow. You're a great teacher. Thank you. Every single teacher that I had here at FBCS is a great teacher, so thank you. To Mrs. Alstos, thank you for working so hard and keeping the school up and running. Thank you for hosting the memorable Christmas staff parties. There are many inside jokes because of that, so thank you. For instance, napkin, and to those whom it may concern, do not forget the orange juice. Thank you to all the parents who have helped my class work hard and have helped us as we go through this chapter of our lives. We're moving on, and I'm sure that none of us will ever forget the years we had here at FBCS. In closing, I want to challenge my classmates. Yeah, this year has come to a close. Yeah, we're moving on. Some of us are going to Christian schools, and some of us aren't. We just need to remember that God has a plan for our lives, and that He will always be there with us, no matter what we go through. Here are 2 verses that we need to remember as we leave this place and move on to the next chapter He has prepared for us. Jeremiah 29:11 states, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future." And Psalm 121 says, "I lift my eyes to the hills. From where does my help come? My help comes from the Lord, who made heaven and earth. He will not let your foot be moved. He who keeps you will not slumber. Behold, he who keeps Israel will neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is your keeper. The Lord is your shade on your right hand. The sun shall not strike you by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord will keep you from all evil. He will keep your life. The Lord will keep your going out and your coming in, from this time forth and forevermore. Thank you.